Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another Strategic Sundays. So this is going to be the second episode in the series. So well, let's get on into it. So we're playing Hardpoint, and we were playing on, I believe, the Yemen map. I'm not sure if it's called Yemen. I don't recall, but that map, you know what it is. But I'm using the LMG, I believe, for most of the match. My standard kill streaks are going to be the UAV, the Hellstorm missile, and the Lightning Strike. So right here, you're going to see me push up, and I'm capturing the hardpoint, and I'm pretty much trying my best to defend it. And most of you know that LMGs are their main purpose anyway, is to pretty much be for defensive play. I mean, these things do well whenever you're not moving as much. I can't stand to just sit in one area, so I'm still going to rush no matter what gun I'm using, even an LMG. So you see my first death right here. What happened was, there were some people to my left flank that I was less concerned about than the guy up in that window. So I wanted to point that out because, like I said, this is Strategic Sundays. Okay, that was a tongue twister. I apologize, but it happens. Whatever. So, first death, you know, I did pretty good. I got quite a few kills while I was in the hard point, getting some points racked up. Got my kill streaks. I don't believe I got my lightning strike, but I did get quite a few of them racked up. So, moving on to the next hard point, I'm going to try to kill the guy, but I wasn't quick enough. See, the thing is, when you rush with LMGs, it's definitely more difficult to get on target before they hit you because most likely their weapon has a faster aim down sight time. And I knew that there was a guy in there, so I just started shooting through the wall. And the good thing about LMGs in this game is they have a very high penetration power, so that obviously allows them to shoot through very thick surfaces. Along with a lot of other guns in this game, it seems like every weapon has definitely got an increase as far as the bullet penetration power goes, but the LMGs are definitely ridiculous. They can shoot through pretty much anything. It's pretty awesome. I knew there was a guy coming in the door, so I just started hip firing, and that obviously didn't work because LMGs have a very high hip fire spread, so there's a very low chance that you're going to hit him with the required bullets enough to kill him, which I think is 3 at the smallest amount. So that obviously didn't work out. So right here you see me getting my kill streaks and pretty much doing my best to defend the objective while I'm not anywhere near it at the moment because I just had died. So obviously, I can't get to the objective because for one I'm using an LMG and it does take quite a bit of time to get across the map. So you see here I get killed by the Scorpion Evo, I believe. That SMG has a very high rate of fire, so that really was the main reason I lost the battle because the LMGs, they don't have as much of a high rate of fire as pretty much, they're one of the lower rate of fire weapons besides the semi-autos and the 3-round or just burst fire weapons in general and the shotguns. But obviously SMGs are going to do, and perform well up close, and LMGs are not meant to rush, but it didn't matter. I still wanted to rush with it. So another death right there. You see I was not watching my flank very properly. So that was another reason I died right here. And I could have almost died right there. If I was a little bit more in front of the guy, he probably could have easily knifed me or shot me. And I was just being very careless coming around the corner. A note about this gameplay too. I wasn't expecting to get a gameplay from this. But I just wanted, it's not the most impressive gameplay. But it just is enough to talk about, some mistakes I've made. And I love doing this. I'm really liking this series because it does allow me to go back over it and see what mistakes I made, so maybe I can improve next time or have that little thought in my head before I get into the next engagement and get killed and lose the battle. So right here, that was pretty much just a lucky spray. I was jumping back and forth with LMG, and this guy here, he gets a few shots on me, so I take some cover, taking a little bit of damage, trying to predict where his movement's going to be, so he was over there, and I did get the kill. I believe I did have a little bit more bullets on him, is why his health was probably a little bit lower than mine, but that was still not the smartest move. I probably should have handled it in a better manner, but you know what? I still got the kill. It may have been a little sloppy, but hey, it still happened. So I'm trying to flank behind him because I do know where the position is. It's in this little building right here, the big building. I just call it the big square building in the middle of the map. That's my professional call out. Most of my friends know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that, but I was trying to flank behind them, and they all got cleared out of that building. The teammates did a good job on clearing them out, so I'm running around the back of the map trying to figure out where everybody's at. And you see me here, I'm trying to get into some extremely long-range engagements with this LMG, and it did work out. I got a nice little headshot from a pretty good distance away. And like I said, LMGs are great for putting up defense, and that's exactly what they're designed for. So I did play a pretty decent role using the LMG, and I did keep to its strong points. So, I mean, that's one of the best parts, and I know you're thinking, get to the objective, blah, blah, blah. I know this. I mean, I wish I had more in the gameplay, but I think I was doing a pretty good job because I was earning the kill streaks, keeping the bad guys, so to speak, away from my teammates as best as I possibly could. So, I mean, I really did help my team, regardless of what everybody was saying. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and spoil the ending. We did win barely, but it was a very close match and it was very enjoyable to play. So right here, this guy gets a Dragonfire. There was really nothing I could have done about that situation, because as soon as I was out in the open, I heard Dragonfire and he pressed the boost button to get himself up in there. So pretty much there was no way I could have lived through that. But I take him out pretty much right away because I remember exactly where he was at. So you see another death right there. I went to the middle, like the doorway. And the reason I died there is because, I apologize, my phone, I forgot to silence this. This is annoying whenever you're doing a commentary. But anyway, sorry about that. I should really remember to silence it. But I went to the doorway and I died. And the reason why that is because the hard point was moved over there and the enemies were possibly trying to come back around to flank my teammates because they remember where they were standing up and posting up. So they were just probably trying to make another route to get back and flank them. But instead I was one of their first targets. So that explains why I died. So I want to point that out. So right here you see I'm trying my best again to defend the people from getting the hard point. I don't get as much captures as probably everybody else, but I do get quite a bit of defense. And I just keep them away from my teammates the best way I know how. And like I said, as long as you're playing the objective in an objective game mode, I don't think anybody's going to care or think anything different. I mean, I'm still racking up kill streaks for my team, trying to help them out. I mean, it's not like I was going for KD. I really, like I said, I can care less, but I was just trying to help us win the game the best way because I knew that we had quite a few random people on our team, and you can see in the theater mode, which actually the theater mode doesn't show the party, but I had a party of, I believe, 2, maybe 3, but the point is there was 1 or 2 random people on our team, and they weren't necessarily the best of players, so that definitely was a little bit more of a struggle because we had to communicate more as a team, and I just knew that I had to get some kill streaks to help us win the game. So you see me, I get the Hailstorm missile here. I didn't probably choose the best position to fire it, but I just wanted to get the quick kills because they were running in the building. So I still did pick up 2 kills, which isn't bad. It's a very moderate kill streak, so it does work for me. I mean, I really like it. I'm going to eventually switch up to the higher kill streaks. Not like a big amount of a change, but the UAV is not really as useful, I guess, as it used to be because there's still a lot of people that run Ghost now. But, I mean, it's just on and off. It depends on which lobby you're in. So you see here I did a foolish mistake and charged a guy up close with an LMG. But I got very lucky, and I remembered some of the tactics, and I dropped down and shot him. So, hey, you get lucky sometimes. I mean, you just got to be careful and pick your engagements so you can win your battles more often. So right here, I'm picking the engagements to shoot them at long range, and I choose to reload when I realize my mag is at 17 rounds. So that's usually a good idea. Now, frequent reloading can cause you to die a lot because you may be reloading whenever it's not necessary. I believe it was pretty necessary because if I would have been shooting at a guy and I would have ran out of ammo, then I would have really been in some trouble. But you see that death that I just had there? I couldn't duck down in time before he shot me in the face. So, I mean, that, I could have probably prevented that by moving back as I was getting shot, but I was trying to be greedy and get that last kill, and that caused me to die. So you see, when you make mistakes or you get too greedy, it does cause you to die in Call of Duty because this game, as you know, it drops, you die very quickly in it. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. So I believe there's 1 or 2 more hard points after this one. And the last one is right where I'm standing, actually. That's the last hard point, I believe. And like I said, I'm just taking my time, getting around the people, getting all the stragglers after they've captured their hard point or done whatever they had to do. So I'm pretty much just picking people off and trying to, I guess, just slow them down from getting to the hard point and trying to make it much easier on my team. And I just saw there's a few people back there, and I just started holding down the trigger because I'm just hoping that I'll kill everybody. And I actually did kill the 3 guys. One of them jumped off the cliff and died, so that gave me a free kill. And you saw a dude just pop up out of nowhere, or what seemed to be nowhere, and kill me. Now, my assumption was he was in that building where the hard point was, and he heard gunfire, so he came out to engage me. So that really does explain why that happened. So you see here, I just came out of spawn about 10 seconds ago, and I realized there's 2 dudes charging me. So I try to outplay them and basically just trying to escape, and they have no idea where I went. So I was trying to come back up behind them and kill them, but I believe the teammates went ahead and mopped them up. So, hey, I mean, you know what? More kills for the teammates. It's not a big deal. So right here, I have no idea why I was trying to shoot through that building. Now I know LMGs can shoot through a lot of stuff, but not that. And that's a really nice kill feed right there by my friend Heckler & Co. He did a really good job. That was like a 6-man feed. That was pretty insane. But I wanted to point that out. That was pretty cool. So right here, I'm trying to be very cautious because I know that the enemies were in the hard point, but he bombed them again with a lightning strike and got at least 4 kills. So that definitely helped us out. So even the smaller kill streaks can definitely make a difference between winning or losing the game. But guys, this commentary is about over. I just wanted to let you guys know my opinions on how to play tactically. You know, this wasn't obviously the best gameplay, but it was definitely a good gameplay to talk about and explain how I died and the tactics that I used. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.